Hey guys, and welcome to the third ban list speculation. So here we have an image of a supposed magazine that has the ban list in it. So we're pretty much just going to go over all the cards once again, even though this one should be much shorter than the previous two videos.
Definitely.
So we're going to dive right into it. So you can we'll start on this side because this side is kind of like, you can see it has that X out and then no more in your deck. So first, once again, Judgment. So yay, Judgment has got hit and has got banned on all three lists. Is it a broken card? Yes. Should it be banned? Yes. But should it be banned yet?
No.
No. So if they want to ban it so early when it just came out and shut the deck down, then, more power to them. I didn't like the deck anyway. So there's apparently that's going to get banned again. Check out the first video if you want to hear us really complain about this card. And Super Juve banned. Yes, finally a deck, finally a ban list that actually says what I wanted it to say. Super Juve banned. It's like a freaking pot of greed. That's all I gotta say. Look to the first video of the ban list speculation. Link in the description for my true rant on Super Juve or all my other previous ban list videos. I rant about that crap all the damn time. So this one actually saying that Super Juve is banned is just really awesome. So I can go with that. All right.
And next we have what?
Limited to one.
Okay.
But it looks like right here there might be other cards. I don't know. I can't see it. It's just showing me pictures. So I'm just going off the pictures. I can't. A, I can't read that small, and B, I can't read Japanese. So, I don't know. So we're just going off the pictures. So here we have Eradicator, Epidemic virus, limited to one, and I'm not surprised with this one because it being limited to one, with Judgment being banned. I mean, I understand because people will still try to play prophecies, and they're gonna have 0 judgments to your 3 eradicators. It's bad enough that they're already struggling, but you're just gonna completely shut them down despite them having even a chance against you. So, if they ban Judgment and they want to put Eradicator down to 1, that's fine. You had all the other viruses at 1 for a while, so it's understandable to put this down to 1.
I understand why they put it on the one. I kind of don't want them to, but that's more me being biased than like actual looking at it as a complete player concept. I'm looking at it as being more biased because I like shutting decks down, and apparently, like, what else do we really have to stop spells?
Nothing much. What? Curse Seal, Forbidden Spell?
Exactly.
If you can spell the pitch.
Curse Seal doesn't do crap against prophecies because they can still use their masters to copy the spell.
Yep.
So, Epidemic virus down to 1, I understand why, but biasly, no. Keep that crap at 3.
Alright, and this one's probably the scariest thing on this list. Wait, you can zoom in, make sure that's really clear. Yes, that's Chaos Emperor. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you want Chaos Emperor back? I sure don't. That is just going to be crazy. It's going to be like, are you sure? Yeah, Chaos Emperor. Because did you remember, it's a light dragon that's higher than level 5. So remember Eclipse Wyvern? You remember that guy who searches for dragons? Yeah, you can search Chaos Emperor with him. Yeah, and Chaos Dragon, since they all might splash it in. Put Chaos Emperor, send all cards on the field and in the hand to the graveyard, take the burn damage, and they'll be like, oh, well, now you're gonna do it. Now you're just top decking. But E-Dragon, I can just revive stuff out of the graveyard and kick your butt. So I really wouldn't want this card to come back. No. I don't like BLS, but at least he's a little bit more balanced than Chaos Emperor.
Yeah, I wasn't around for the format for Chaos Emperor, and from what all my friends told me, I'm really glad I wasn't around for that format because really, you bring them off the list. I don't care if he's at 1. I don't want to duel in the meta no more. I'm sorry, that's too broke. You get to send all the cards on the field, all the cards in your hand, to the graveyard and take burn damage for it, and at least with card destruction I get to draw cards. No, I get no draw from this.
Nope.
No, this can go home and stay there on the ban list.
Alright, so now we have cards going up to 2. So we have Charge of the 2.
That's Brigade, right? Watch on it. You want to try to do that or no?
No, we'll get back to that second page. This one, which one? This one's Charge, right?
This is 2, because that's 2 right there.
Right, but this is 2. But which one is this? Isn't that?
Oh,
that's Charge.
Charge of Brigade.
Right, it's Charge of Light Brigade. That's the searching one, right? Where you mill 3 off and search.
Mill 3 and then they search.
I guess if you want to give someone some more then I guess go ahead. It's not like they're topping. Maybe this will actually be enough. People have been crying for this card to come back to 2, and if they want to give him the 2, then I'm perfectly fine with it.
Well, if we're looking at the list, if they are going to give it a 2 and they're giving you 1 Chaos Emperor, then I guess they're trying to re-promote Chaos Dragons.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And in that case,
we
they
might get
kind of would need 2 of those. But if you mill off that Chaos, if you mill off your own Dragon, your little boss, the one that I hate so much, your Chaos Emperor, yeah.
What do you mean, Judgment Dragon?
Yeah, no, this one.
Oh, what about him?
If they mill him off when they do that 3, then all you do, Monster Reincarnation?
Yeah. No, or Beckoning.
They can bring. Oh, because he's light.
He's light.
Yeah, so they can do Beckoning. All right. So, yeah, if they get 2 of those and that Chaos Emperor, yeah, you will not be seeing me in tournaments.
And just like the previous list number 1, Mezuki to 2. We talk about this one in the first ban list speculation video, so link is in the description. Go ahead, click it, and go to it, and hear us rant about that. So now we got cards of 3. We'll be over here in a sec. So I definitely know these, okay? Because this is confusing me, so we'll be back for that. To 3, Destiny Hero Malcious. Yeah, remember Malcious, that old guy? He got hit down to 1 because of Teledad, and then he went up to 2, and he's just been sitting there at 2 for like forever. I feel like I feel that Malcious and Tour Guide are in the same boat where all they do is kind of like touch themselves when they're just at 2. 3 would give you a little bit more consistency with it because you banish Malcious to summon a Malcious. So if you have 3 and you have 1 in the graveyard, you banish Malcious, summon a Malcious, and then what? Then Malcious be destroyed, banish Malcious, summon a Malcious. It's a pretty good play. So if they want to bring it up to 3, I guess we'll see what it does. But he is level 6, so.
Yeah, I see. If the last, actually, I think it was the first video we did. You saw a Place Spreader Zombie was up to 2. So if they do play this card with Malcious, they can go for Void Ogre, Scrap Dragon. They can go different things, but at least they're doing something.
Yeah.
Whether Malcious is going to be at 2 or at 3, they can still do that.
Yeah.
At least with this, it'll be more consistency, and honestly, it'll be fun to watch.
So what? You have a Malcious in the graveyard and a Plague Spreader in your hand.
Yes.
So you move and play the Malcious, summon the Malcious. Normal summon the Plague Spreader, sink for 8.
Yes.
Then that Malcious, the second Malcious, will go to the graveyard, and the Plague Spreader will go to the grave. You can then banish that Malcious, summon the third Malcious, take a card from your hand, put it on top of the deck, summon the Plague Spreader, and sink for 8 again.
Yes.
Okay.
That's 2 Void Ogres. Or whatever else you want to go for. There's worse combos that I've seen. Actually, there's worse combos from this man right here that I've seen.
I know Kakashi Kyle definitely wants it. He was just screaming it. He was like, yes, yes, and then just like, okay, I guess, sure, whatever.
And at 3, I guess it'll give Destiny Heroes more things to do.
Yeah, it's not like they're doing anything.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be at 3. It can go to 3.
Alright, and to 3, Tsukiyomi. We talked about this one in the previous video. Banlist Speculation number 2, so you guys can go ahead and click the link and go to that. And yeah, but who didn't see Tsukiyomi? Who didn't see it? Alright, and now we're going to try to address this page, which this is okay, but this is confusing me.
Yeah.
So you can see right here that it's kind of color coordinated. So you see this orange, it kind of goes with this orange right here.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that this orange and this orange means that Big Eye will be limited to 1, which
I agree with.
That's I totally agree with. Big Eye should be limited to 1. It's kind of like that one card thing. It's not really ban worthy. It's kind of balanced in a sense.
Yeah.
And at 1, it's a nice seat at 1.
Yeah, you get your 1 change of heart, your 1 whatever you want to call it, mind control, whatever you want to call it. You get 1 of that, perfectly fine.
That's it. But this whole Big Eye, your Big Eye, the Big Eye, your Big Eye, the Big Eye, your Big Eye is just getting really irritating.
For real, like the first person who goes at Big Eye, basically gets sacked for it.
Alright, and we have the color-coded orange here with the color-coded orange here, so it looks like on this list, Magician goes down to 1. So just give the property just the butt. So ban their Judgment and put Little Boy down to 1. Oh, wow. So, once again, just banning the Judgment is a big enough hit that where no one really want to play the deck anymore, but, just put the icing on the cake and just hit Little Boy down to 1. Just, okay,
what are you gonna do? Like, seriously, what are you going to do?
Alright, yeah, we talked about this one in the first video, so, yeah, link in the description. Go ahead.
The Priest Dragon, though.
Yeah, this the Priest Dragon, okay. You see, this is kind of like an orange, right? I mean, a yellow, right?
Yeah.
And this is yellow.
But it's that
which
2.
means 2. So, the Breeze Dragon is 2. You mean a card that's at 2 goes to 2? I don't know. You want to talk about Debris Dragon at 2? Well, let's see. Debris Dragon at 2, I think it will be fine because he's already at 2, so it's not like he was going to do anything in the first place because he's already at 2.
And what are even the broke plays they can do with him?
Well, actually, he actually got a little bit of promotion with being broke because Elemental Dragons can play him and go into a Star Eater now.
Ah.
Yeah, so I wouldn't be surprised if he went back down to 1, but, apparently this list says he goes to 2 and he's already at 2, so I'm not sure about that. That's the only thing I was confused about. So, overall, if this was actually the true list, what would happen? Dragon Rulers would kick our ass.
Yeah, they just
still.
got more power.
You know? Like,
them.
What, no more Super Juke? Okay, that's fine. I still got, my Gold Sarks, my swords. Oh, and you gave me Chaos Emperor? No, Dragon Rulers would still kick our butts, and they'd still just, rule the next format, So, Prophecies would be gone.
Yeah.
So, it'd pretty much be Mermail, Dragon Ruler, Ophion would still be doing Ophion's thing.
Fire Fist.
And Fire Fist.
Yeah, because Fire Kings aren't going to do anything against Ophion.
They won't probably do anything. This won't really do anything, because there won't be any Spellbooks anymore.
Yeah, there's no, once they hit, they're like, oh, Spellbooks are gone anyway? Okay.
Yeah. I mean, not saying that if this goes down to 1, you should take it out of your side deck if it's in there, because, it's still Eradicator, yeah. Especially since Crazy Box is out and everybody can whip it out, so go ahead, shut your opponent down. Zombies, I guess, try your best, but once again, you're going against dragons.
Yeah.
Malicious, sure. Tsuki, sure. This,
Definitely.
I guess, but yeah, with this right here, dragons would just completely crush us.
Yeah, they're not addressing dragons pretty much at all. I mean, they did hit the Super Juke. I'm glad for that, but
that's not
what
enough.
else did you do?
Yeah, that's not enough. The dragons will rule the format if this is really a ban list. Alright, guys, so this was the final, I think, so far what I have of the ban list speculation. If I get any more, I will do a YouTube video on it. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you guys think of this list. Tell me what you guys think about Chaos Emperor coming back. Yeah? Yeah, no! No! Oh, please, God, no! No!
Not allowed.
No!
It's just not allowed.
Because dragons will do that. Elemental dragons will do that. They will figure out a way to get freaking Chaos Emperor in there because he's a dragon. They can summon him. They can send out cards from the hand and the field to the graveyard, burn you for damage, and then you'll be like, oh, I'm chop decking. What can I do to fight dragons? And they'll be like, and you'll be like, well, at least the Elemental Dragon player doesn't have a hand. And they'll be like, yeah, my hand is a second graveyard right here.
Yeah.
Move and play summon. Game. So it's kind of no, I don't like this one. Like I said, the first list that I like the most is the first one. That came out weird. The list I like the most is the first one. Yeah.
That was definitely the best one. This one right here
is probably the worst one.
Yeah. Like, I agree with a lot of it, but no. Just no.
No. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you guys think, and I will see you guys either with the real ban list or the next ban list speculation. So thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
Peace.